Pimpers was good, gangsters. Break a thumb. For all those that's not knowing the gang history, the true history, real right level, don't even worry about it. If you get recap on this later on and enjoy my bill, that's cool. If not, don't even worry about it. This is for those that affiliate themselves. The liars, the naysayers, the hangers, those in the background. Yo, what did you say? The hangers again. The bangers that fake it. The tough guys that have a reason to be there but have no leadership skills. For some reason, y'all believe y'all in the front. And your lies and gossips and theories been working for a very long time. Now, I'm going to correct a few things on me. Yet, it's not just me that needs correcting things upon, cause my shit was open for y'all. It's others that y'all do the same tale on. Like, let's rewind it with history. Mac did not give a Crip lesson for Bloods to grow on the East like people like to play the history. He gave some codes from a book, had us speak those codes. It's a Blood speaking Crip language, right? Okay. What would I track in truth if y'all read them books, Crips? Nothing to y'all but those that say that. If I was talking Ericket near y'all, rolling 18, rolling 20, if I was saying that, what would a Crip do? They'd be like, yo, sin, right? We had no beef with them. Yet we wouldn't be following their ish. We would just only be talking their ish through codes. One fixer. While Mac was making blood and y'all like to diss him, wipe him out. You know how many other leaders is in this Blood history that y'all try and act like didn't keep it important, isn't keeping it important, didn't keep it important? Let's bring it back to on the island when Mac is known in the history books of being the Kawasakis, going upstate. You know the stories y'all tell. Who was on the island? Yeah, we got Wayno. Yeah, we got Deadeye. And then we start having individual names that was their own leadership. See, the first generation was about putting on, about growing, making people know who you are. For some reason, 35 years ago, and it didn't exist, yet 35 years ago, dudes is talking about, yo, when we was down there banging, because the people don't know no better. The history is distorted. It's messed up. So instead of those that do know, yeah, he know way more than me, yet I'm looking like something, and I want to compete with him, I'm going to mess the history up and tell people what he's saying is a lie. You got a lot of them. So I started this off speaking to them, the hangers, the naysayers, the replicas. Remember that old school TV show called V? They later on remixed it. Yet the lizards with the skin of a human? This is what we had. Back then we called them vampires. Why Jim Jones and them do this VL-ish? Who knows? Yeah, if you know your history, before it was a real right, it was real blood, fake blood. And vampire, something that you couldn't act like you wanted to be, because those is what we know in the Dracula world and in the blood world is bloodsuckers. Yet you let the naysayers and all these actors with a little reps out of the penal, got some money, got some material, got a few goons, oh, bullets can make me tougher. They come out here with guidelines that y'all believe are narratives in the scrolls. It's a double O bang bang. Oh, I come out here, many come out here. Either you're a druggie, you're a rat, you're a homo, transgender, bisexual, frequent flyer, you're a woman abuser, you're a neglected children, you're a super fraud where you jump in hoods and states. You go to state and be one big homie, come to another state with a different name and become another big homie. These are the minor imploding crimes that you might not have to have proof on, but put a tail on that title and that person, and we're gonna see how this go. This is the new smear campaign. Proof doesn't have to be done. We have to have that person keep proving it's not true. It's the new theory. Hence how we got my code being represented by a bum-ass dude 050, and now let's sabotage. Now, unfortunately, he admits years later that he came with false paperwork on Jim Jones, a blood. Mind you, his name was China Brim. And get the society. Sabotage. Bring it back to 9-8, to the Bloods, not the naysayers. Get the fuck out the way. I'm talking to the real rights. Village Voice, 1998. I was in Wendy's. I got that paper. Nubian sent it to me. I got it. Bam. They said, not verbatim, but somewhere in there, right? We're going to sabotage these Bloods. We're going to mix one with another one, knowing that they have possible friction in the air before it can actually ignite. Send the one that was in that jail out. Deal with what you got coming on the road. The one that's left in there, leave him with the one that left. Team to see if we can get him snuck. We're going to implode. We're going to make this non-trade gangster killer blood generation die. And I'm like, oh. Mind you, I'm on top of Larry Davis, 3 floors up. You know, he was a rat. I used to hear him all the time in the event. They smoking weed down here. Handicap playing that first floor. Back and didn't have a window to the yard in the B block. But, you know, that's 9-8. And this is something that the homies started gravitating to. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about a Larry Davis and the Village Voice news clipping. They're going to implode from the inside. So I'm helping y'all with all the fake-ish. Let's get that out the way before I give y'all some history lessons. Non-trade, they showed y'all redundantly is the target. Use Godfather, OG Mac, which is, he hints, non-trade the most. Let's target non-trade, implode them, let's sabotage them, assassinate them, we'll kill them off. That's the real head. They didn't expect clone Tyrone. It's like 90 heads now. They might not be that big head that had it all. Even the lies of using crypt philosophies and historical moments to propel the East Coast blood movement. Y'all some ignorant ones. Now I'm back to the naysayers, people. Yet, real rights, get back up in the front. They said they was going to sabotage us, and a few individuals said they was going to emulate what police said they're going to give. From them to y'all that want to read this, apply, come on. It's free of charge, though. We're not paying y'all. Remember back in the days when we had the rules come through? A bounty hunter might come through. Matter of fact, a treetop rule come through. And we got to let them know, off the East Coast standards, you cannot rep rule. You cannot rep Bishop. You cannot rep none of the West Coast 5 over here on this East, man. You got to rep something over here and then say that's what you is over there and take that ish over there because you ain't building no nest egg over here because ain't no families growing over here from the side because we can't grow on over there on that side. Y'all don't know the history, but you got a lot of these fakes that got some names, some fame. Some people got reps off of their barrel. Some people got reps off of their action, their deeds, their extreme fan base of exaggerators. Put you in a class that you're really not in, but it propelled you. So we got 90 heads out there, people. But that big head OG Mac, they said we're going to target him even more. We ain't going to talk about this is the guy that's doing all this ish. We're going to see how it plays out. They didn't expect the chair pet. Poof, poof, poof. Fuck a plant. We got forests. The East Coast Bloods is here. It used to be like, what are y'all? Y'all faking to, oh my God, these guys killed me. I got cut. I got stabbed. Oh, I got to be up on the point, and these guys just won't. Yeah. They said, we got to get them. The Bloods that couldn't act fake, they became blood haters. They said, we got to get them. We're going to go over here, leave this spot, go over there, claim another name, and then get in that hood, become blooded. Then later on, be like, nah, man, been putting on me. I deserved that back then, but, and that but, anything after is fuck it, in the philosophy of but, is used in his propelling as a rep, but he has a name as well. See, I'm going to tell y'all, man, a lot of the naysayers started winning. I can just speak rule of thumb. First generation is targeted by the most. the most instead of on it. Hey, we ain't asking you to come kiss some feet. We ain't telling y'all better suck some cock and pay homage and be a little motherfucker. No, ain't nobody telling y'all that yet. Why you blood right now? It's fun, right? Your crew put you on, and that guy put him on, and that girl put him on, and that girl put her on, and she put her on. That was your mama, and you was birthed into this. You was schooled on it, and you was looked upon all the people that you like growing up. Right now, you blood mentality 22 years later, right? Who you was looking up to is a little nigga. Who was your mama, little nigga? But y'all target the first generation. Now, don't get it messed up. You had some people that got abused because the no drug rules is really in there, which is something you should always have on an employee manual. We don't need no people who have an addiction, abusing something of what they call intoxicants. So you're not supposed to. Yet them dudes was wolves, not just goons. They was philosophers. They was tutors. They was mentors. They was leaders. They was teachers. They was defense ministers. Yeah, if you got to diss their name right now, yeah. Dope fiend, crackhead, cokehead, K2. All right, did they function? Did they put on? Would they have more of a rep than giving a rep to what they down with? And then let's assassinate Mac again. Let's have him finally get caught. Let's say, yeah, we got him. It's over. We got him, people. Hooray! What did he do? He took all the time? Fuck. We still got him. Hooray! What did he do? He caught a conscience. He getting somebody out of jail. Ain't that the shit we had hanging over his head? Nah. Oh, they dead him. And we got him in ADX and shut him down. Hooray! It was 90 heads that day. Now it's 900. And y'all say y'all got shit to say about the first generation? We propelled under 9 hoods to 12 hoods to a second generation, to a third generation, to a fourth, fifth. We should be on the 20th right now. I ain't even gonna act like it was a slow run. We should be on 20 generations right now, the way the mentality going. Now on the next one, I'ma tell you how the sacrificial moments of the first generation need to be encored, homaged, honored. And we talking about those that lived it, and then apply those that y'all play. Oh, I wanna put something out there at the end of this, cause this is just a bonus question. For now, all the naysayers and the real rights is out the building. But if you down with this movement and you feel you a real right, pull up. If they a naysayer, get them fellas. Mac Ballers. Y'all not blood. I got that. Y'all the Mac Baller family. Yeah, mad people. Mad people. Throw up the MB sign. And when you watch their bop and their lingo, it's blood talk. I'm talking about they talk their Mac shit, take money, make money, and just move around as being a guy without that cold neededness, because it's no longer that. Yet when you watch their literature coming back or some of their wordplay, it's blood lingo. I'm confused, because I do know some that make it answered East Side, throwing it up with dudes, Mac Baller, and they say it's only honor, but they spoke like they blooding. What's that? Because I don't know if I'll be like, dudes be like, what? They ain't blood, they got beef with Bloods. And I'm like, that's like how a girl hate a man, but be a dyke better than a guy, clap, strap, and rap better than I. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, could you let me know, where does the Mac Baller family stand at if you see a guy, he act bloodish? Because I know y'all ain't doing the double dip like the Muslims' Bloods of the 90s. So I'm just trying to ask some questions. All right? That was a bonus question. Back to the naysayers before I talk to the real rights and conclude this. Naysayers. Everybody ain't gone from the first generation. There's so many leaders, important key figure members that no longer affiliate themselves with blood. Yet they speak blood, habits, language, codes. Not just the codes of a blood code. We talking about devotion. How to simplify, do codes. They can still relate to individuals when they talk to them. Yet they have a stiff arm like a Heisman Trophy player for purposes. Feds being looked down on due to the lashes of bloods that be red men but clean bloods, and they cause people to feel that way about them. You speaking and acting like them, you don't want to get that fragrance treated or on you. So it's a lot of people for a lot of reasons from the first gen that y'all think y'all play games on. Don't say nothing. Yet if you happen to pull up in the area and you talk a little too much, I promise they'll be like, yo, that ain't true. All because you don't see me on my name be like but they'll really take you to school. Salute to y'all. I know y'all. And I appreciate y'all to keep striving, cause y'all didn't lie to yourselves. Even if you had to pull back fully, you ain't lie to yourself, cause you here, you out. You wasn't in there. How long? You ain't married, owner, employed. Yeah, you done great. So salute to y'all, okay? Part 2, we're gonna give out some lessons. So when ending Real Rights, I love y'all, man, and continue succeeding. Y'all over age that y'all like to play with these people. Let's see y'all instill LLC mentor-ish. We talking about if it's a profit and y'all know about it, make some tutors, make some students. Because I'm going to talk that history, and y'all going to need to be able to talk this ish to your men, because they're going to ask y'all, is that true? And y'all going to be like, yeah, and they're going to be like, why you ain't never? And don't elders instruct their individuals that have that knack and truth panache to them. Don't act like, man, we don't go by that ish no more. That's robbing shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that, shout out to Tom Brown. He getting the key in North Carolina, Fayetteville. Tap in, fellas, ladies, jobs, training. I mean, he got some things for y'all. I had a bad night. I don't know who's the cause, but the cause won. I didn't get to make it to NC. I was out there. Right now, I would have been out there. Couple of hours, I would have been at this award show ceremony. Shout out to the fellas and the girls that's gonna be out there. Yeah, we kicked it, and that man is on something. So tap in, and if y'all want to, I got y'all. It ain't that, it's that, that's that rich shit. You know what I mean? You got that. You be like this once in a while. You act like your nose might have had a little feather hit it, Tap in, you know what I'm saying? With that, I'm out. Pimpin'.